Hi guys, it's Big Z here. I'm just going to give a very quick video run through of the new Waves beta client. I know a lot of people are desperate to get their hands on it. It's still in testing at the moment, closed testing, so it's not open to the public, so I thought I'd give a very quick run through. It's actually going live to the public on the 13th of December, hence why this is just going to be a quick run through because it's less than 2 weeks and everybody's going to have access to this anyway. So you can see here the sign-in screen, it's much cleaner design than it used to be. So I'm just going to quickly sign into my wallet. And boom, you can see here the very front dashboard of the new Waves wallet, and you can see it's just beautiful. It's so clean and precise. The charting is nice. All this is going to be improved. You do need to bear in mind that a lot of the features of this client haven't been released yet. They're releasing them as we're going. Lots of new features to come over the coming weeks, hopefully. So you can see the chart in here. We can change scale on the charting, and we can quickly flick between Waves, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And you've got your main gateway tokens down here as well, including your fiat tokens. We can do a very quick send and receive from this page. So we can do send. I can send a certain amount of ways. I can scan a QR code as well from here. Put in your usual transaction details, and you can also receive, quick receive for copying your address and the QR code for receiving. So we'll just quickly go along to the portfolio tab. Portfolio tab, as you can see here, just lists what tokens you've got, and it actually gives you the up-to-date value taken from the DEX, which I think is going to be so useful when you've got potentially hundreds of different tokens all stored in one wallet. You can just see the value straight away. It's great. And again, you can send and receive from here for each individual token. Your transaction log, as you see, is a lot cleaner than it used to be. Still got the same 3 little dots, so you can get your transaction info up. You can see there it's all nicely presented. And you can also break down the transactions into all or sent, received, exchanged, just leased transactions. So that's a great way to just filter out specific transactions. Your leasing tab, as you can see here, has become a lot nicer looking. At the moment, I'm not actually leasing any of these waves. I've only got 2 test waves in here, but I'm just going to quickly, just for the hell of it, I'm going to send out a lease transaction just to the good old Fountain Perpetua node here, just for the fun of it. And we're going to lease at least one wave to them, a whole one wave. Oh, look, view details. There we go. So I can see my lease transaction, my starting lease has gone out. Just waiting for some confirmations, and that should show up in here. I'll come back to that in a second. So they're your basic tabs: asset, portfolio, transactions, and your leasing tab we've got access to. And they've just launched the DEX tab. So if I quickly go onto there, you can see you've got some really nice features. Here's your main starting coin. So at the moment, I've just got Bitcoin selected as my first pair. Just see what I want. Cool. And obviously I can add other pairs here. I can add new coins, for example, bank coin, and it'll add it down here into my pairing list. We've got an order books, and the best feature is the actual charting. Oh, I like this little box as well. You've got this little buy and sell toggle box, so you can very quickly make a quick trade, quick sell, or a quick buy. And I like that you can move that around because it gives you a bit of freedom in your overall kind of layout and where you want everything to go. But the best feature about this whole thing is the charting. As you can see here, the charting is integrated with TradingView, so you've got so many tools for drawing your lines and everything, labeling, loads of different tools. You can change whether you want it to be a line, an area chart, whether you want your candles or not, your time frames, and you've even got all your indicators in here, which are really cool. Boiling bands. As you can see, there's just so much in here. It's all the same stuff. If you've TradingView before, you'll be used to this. Your moving averages and your price indicators and everything. It's so much better for your normal traders. Got so many more features here for charting. Got to full screen charts and everything. So the charting on this is beautiful, and it's going to really help in the long run. with the whole DEX features. And then the very last tab, which shows you token generation tab. So if we want to create our own token, we can just give it a name and a description, test token. And that's it pretty much. You can create your own token. You can see it's just nice and clean. It's the same features, but just looks beautiful. The whole thing. Back to your DEX and then back to your main tab here. Oh, you can see how my leasing transaction's gone out here. I started my lease transaction. You've got a breakdown of your availability, and I should be able to see it if I go into all my transactions here. I can see my start leasing transaction there. And that's pretty much it. As I said, very quick, very brief little video, and that's all I really wanted to give you, to be honest. As you know, less than 2 weeks, and you'll all have your hands on this anyway.